You want to lose weight, and having the best free weight loss apps can make a huge difference. For the last 6 years of coaching clients to lose weight, I learned that the apps have to be simple, effective, and free if possible. Luckily, all this is possible, and in this video I'll give you my best recommendation for free training apps which provides workouts and tracking features, free nutrition apps for meal plans and calorie and macro tracking, and free habit tracking apps to track your habits and cover every single aspect of your weight loss journey. I will also explain why some of the biggest names in the industry are actually holding you back regardless how much you pay for them. Make sure to watch the whole video until the end because I will be sharing many bonus materials to help you lose weight faster. Before I dive in, I kindly ask you to subscribe and press the bell icon to be notified for future videos. I promise to not waste your time, and I really appreciate your support. As you can see, this channel is new and every single comment, like and follow really matters. Let's start with the training apps first for your workouts and for tracking your workouts. I have prepared two main apps. Two of them will provide you with excellent workouts choice and customization options so you can do the workouts wherever you want with whatever equipment you have and however long time you have available. So let's dive into GymShark first. GymShark is very popular and there's a lot of famous athletes doing workouts for GymShark. The workouts are pretty good, and what I like about it is provides you a lot of customization options. So right now in the home screen I'm seeing featured. In featured you can obviously browse through a lot of their features. What I really like is that you have the workouts tab. This is one of the most useful tools if you're actually serious about burning fat long term and getting in shape and making some habits out of this, because it's important that you can customize your training plan. The training plan has to fit your lifestyle. It has to be just as long as you can afford to train. It has to be for the equipment that you have, has to be for the type of exercise that you want to do. So it's all possible for you to do. You don't want to pick a training plan that is impossible for you to do, if that makes any sense, right? So if you go to workouts, you can select first of all which has priority for you. Is it the time? Is it the type of workout? Is it the equipment that you have? Let's say you know that you only have 30 minutes for workout. So you go to the 30-minute and then it's going to come up with a list of 30-minute workouts, but that's not all. You can also then filter additionally. And when you press on filtering, you can select a beginner, intermediate, advanced level. You can select the format, sets and reps, or follow along, depending what you like. You can select the equipment, super valuable option, dumbbells only, kettlebell, full gym equipment, a barbell. You can select the environment, which is also important so it knows how to arrange your workouts if you have a small circle or if you have to make you run from one end of the gym to the other end of the gym. So I think this is super smart, and then at the end you can select your training muscles. So this is a good option. And the other option that we have is plans. In the plans, you can decide to follow plans from some of the celebrities that you follow and like, which I also think is great. In most cases, these plans are not personalized to you. In most cases, they will not be optimal and they will never work the way you want a workout plan to work for you, because they're designed by somebody else for somebody else and very generic. But they can also be very inspirational. I know for a fact when you do them, you feel like you're completing a challenge, you're following along with somebody else, and that makes them really cool and a good experience. And if that hooks you in, by all means, just go and do it. So you can select a plan from the plans. You can also search them by creators. What I'm really missing in GymShark is a bit of tracking. A bit of tracking of your body weight, of your progress photos. So if they have that, that would be a complete app. But on the other hand, you go to JFit, they have that. Inside JFit, we can see that it's a bit more complex. It has many features that allow you to track and also to connect with other people. It has a community feature, which can be powerful and inspiring for some of you. There is a blog, which allows you to study and learn some things. There's a Q&A where you can ask your questions, which I also think is very helpful. Going to the workouts, you also have the same library that you would find in GymShark. But here is obviously different. It depends on what's your style, what really attracts you. You might like this more or you might like GymShark more, and that's why I'm giving you both options. But I recommend you use JFit for the tracking features mainly, because JFit allows you to track all your progress in a way that you absolutely have to. There is a saying which is what's managed What's measured gets managed, and obviously if you don't measure, you're not going to manage it. That very much applies to your weight. If you want to lose weight or if you want to build muscle, you need to measure it week to week to see if you're making progress, and if you're not, then you have to adjust. And trust me, by experience, I'm telling you, just by memory it doesn't work. You have to be writing things down, you have to be taking your progress photos, you have to be taking your weight regularly and verifying that if you're making any progress. If you're just looking in the mirror and you're thinking, oh yes, this week I did well and that week I did well, this is just not gonna work. You're gonna lose track of your progress. I 100% guarantee you, telling you from a lot of experience training with myself, with my clients. Unless we measure, we don't get results. So use JFit to measure your progress. Update your progress photos. Take photos from the front, from the side, the back of the body without a t-shirt. It's massively going to help you to see if you're burning fat visually. And then also take your weight to verify. Sometimes the weight goes up, the photos show that you're getting leaner. Sometimes the body looks fat, but the weight is going down. And having these two combinations really helps you ensure that you're making progress and the effort that you're putting in is not just wasted. Next, I will dive into the nutrition apps, and I'm gonna give you some great options for meal plans, for calorie tracking, and how to use ChatGPT and Gemini to generate your perfect meal plan, even on the spot. If you open just the fridge and tell the AI what to cook, how to cook, what recipe to give you to eat what you have, so you can match your macros and calories. But before I dive in, I want to highlight that you have to stay vigilant, be careful from the mainstream apps. A lot of the most popular apps, which rank up very high in Google and on YouTube, if you search for a calorie tracking app, for example, right now, they are designed just for profits. Yes, they have great features, and I am sure they help a lot of people. But are they the best? No. They're certainly not the best. First of all, they will waste a lot of your time. For you to get results, you need to be efficient, especially if you're somebody who is running a business or having a very busy job, has a family. You can't be bothered with 100 questions before you even start checking your meal plan or your workout. You want the app to be efficient, and a lot of these apps will be full of forms and questions, which are apparently designed to customize your experience, and up to an extent they will do, but a lot of them are also designed just to get as much information from you as possible, so we can then upsell you to the next service, which I'm not saying again it's bad, but in most of the time it is. It's not possible for AI to create a fully personalized training plan and a nutrition plan that really works for you, because it's only going to give you the first step towards these plans. For you to get the results, to start losing weight, continue losing weight and maintain the weight loss and really transform your body, you have to be continuously adapting the training plan. There is no perfect plan that you will just buy for 200 or for 1,000 pounds, for 2,000 pounds they will give it to you right now and it's going to be perfect for you 2 months later. And that is the truth that nobody is telling you. The plan has to be continuously optimized. And that is actually a simple process. You don't have to pay me. You don't have to pay anyone to do it. You just have to know how to do it, how to optimize your plans for yourself. And for that reason, I have created actually a course that is going to teach you all about personalized customization, how to lose weight on your own really properly like a professional. The DIY course is of 6 episodes that you can watch for free without signing up with any email, without giving your details. Just go to my website. I will add the link to the description. Watch the course. It is a game changer. You're not gonna be just misled by any other app anymore ever again. And you will be able to continuously optimize your plans as you move along. And with that knowledge, then you don't have to pay for any other apps. This knowledge is everything you need to understand the foods that you're eating, how to use the free apps to get the results, which is the same features that I'm using with my one-to-one clients, and how to really get the job done as a real professional. And now with that knowledge, I'm moving on to the next step, which is the nutrition apps. And I will start with the app that's going to provide you with a lot of meal plan options. This app is called Mealime. Mealime is something old that I've used with my clients in the past. Now we generate our own meal plans, but I think this was very useful and it's free for everybody to use. If you download Mealime, which by the way I think is also available online in your browser, you can select from a lot of the meal plans, meals available, and you can start creating your meal plan. And you can go inside and select your dietary preference. You can select all the meals that you like, and you can then also say, create me a meal plan out of this. And once you create your meal plan, you can also see your shopping list, and you can then tick the things that you already have in the house and then make a list of things that you have to buy. It can even connect you with the shopping store if you choose to, or you can just keep the list and go with it and do your own shopping. But I think it's a great app which will provide you with meal plans, something that usually costs a little bit of money. So you have this option, and for more meal plans, I also have a few free meal plans if you go below the course on my website, which by the way, you have to scroll down all the way down to the bottom of the page of my website to find the course. And the last episode, it's not an episode, it's actually downloadable. So it will give you a bunch of free workouts and a bunch of awesome meal plans that are vetted one by one by me for my clients. I'm just giving them to you if you want to use them, or use them as inspiration, which is also very helpful. So after the meal plans, obviously we need to track calories and macros. And for calories and macros, I recommend two main apps. In fact, I've created a video about calories and macro tracking apps, which you can check somewhere around here. My recommendation is MyFitnessPal and Chronometer. I'm not recommending MacroFactor or Noom or any of the popular names again, because they're way too complicated and they're wasting your time completely. Watch the other video to understand why. MyFitnessPal and Chronometer, they both have a huge database and have been used by professionals around the world for decades maybe. For a long time, they've collected all the data, so when you log into their maps, it's very easy to find the foods that you're already eating, click them, add the volume, how much you're eating. They allow you to scan the labels, they allow you to create your custom recipes, custom meals, they allow you to save them to favorites, which will save you a lot of time. So for example, you're having a shake every morning and you're having your special blended shake, which is exactly how I have my breakfast, and I don't want to add the ingredients every single morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this shake into a recipe, add it to a favorites, and the moment I open the app in the morning, I'm going to just click that and it's going to automatically add it, so I'm not wasting any time. So these apps are very efficient. MyFitnessPal has a bit more features, more advertisements, more complex. Chronometer is more streamlined, maybe a little bit less database depending on where you are in the world. You might have to add your foods manually. And the good thing is, if something is also missing in the database, you can add it yourself. So both apps are absolutely great. The next suggestion I will give you for days in which you just wonder what to eat, or maybe you want to create a very personalized meal plan. Once you identify how many calories you have to eat and how much protein you have to eat to lose weight, which I can help you do that with the course if you watch it, you can then go to ChatGPT or Gemini or any other AI that is your favorite right now and say, I only have, let's say, 600 calories to eat right now, and I need to pack up another 40 grams of protein. This is what I have in my fridge. Describe what you have in the fridge. I think some of them will also understand if you send them an image, but probably will not be very right. Give it the information what you have and say, I want to create for me a snack or a meal, how to fill up my empty space in the day. What can I eat from here? Or maybe ask it, suggest me, what else can I eat? Or you can also say, these are my favorite foods, give it the list of favorite things and say, I want to cook them in my air fryer. I also have a rice cooker. I want them cooked in such a way, such and blah, 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 and say, create me a meal plan for the week. And it's gonna give you probably a very good meal plan. And if you like cooking, you can just go and cook it. Finally, but not of least importance, we'll look into the habit tracking apps. They're super important for your long-term success. And I've chosen Strides and Habitify. Strides, I think it's a little better. Habitify, not bad too. They all both have great reviews on the App Store. They both have amazing free features and allow you to track the most important habits. So why do you need to track your habits? Well, really, you don't have to. But if you're somebody who is struggling to overcome your bad habits or wants to build positive habits, it's very good to keep track of them for some period of time, which will massively help you. You can track things like what time you wake up. Are you waking up from the first alarm? This is a game changer for a lot of people. And you can set up the habit, wake up at 7 a.m. every morning. And then later in the day, set up a reminder in the app to remind you to go check out if you've completed a habit or not. You can set a habit of sleeping X amount of hours or more every night. You can add the habit of drinking your protein shake or drinking your supplements, your multivitamins, your proteins. You can also say this is a negative habit and I want to stop doing it. You're drinking alcohol, don't drink alcohol. You're watching your phone before you go to bed. So say I don't want to watch my phone before I go to bed. And add these habits. You can create custom habits. You can select from the existing habits and you can follow your reports and the app is going to gamify the whole experience for you, which I think is super powerful. And it might sound stupid, it might sound simple, especially for men, because women were like, just give us the formula, we'll apply it, we'll get the results. But we're not as good as we think we are. We do depend a lot on these habits, and often we struggle a lot with overcoming some simple habits. And often these habits are actually the lowest hanging fruit, which for the least amount of effort is going to absolutely change the game for us. And often we end up neglecting it because we just think, oh, that's that one little thing. We leave that one little thing. But really, high performance and big success is achieved through small habits. Small things, one thing at a time. And I guarantee you one of the best strategies to optimize your health and performance in this year is to optimize one habit a week, even one habit a month. If you actually optimize yourself and change, add or remove habits one per month until the end of the year, and you have 12 habits changed until the end of the year, and you maintain them, this will absolutely change your life forever. Just make a list of the 12 habits that you have to change right now. That will absolutely be a massive game changer. And I promise you, this will blow your mind because it is that simple. So this app just became so much more valuable. This Strides or Habitify. Download one of them, start tracking your habits and start improving them, will make a big difference. And the other one I finally will add is Google Calendar. For anyone who is a business owner, entrepreneur, anyone who is using a Google Calendar for your personal schedule, this is massive. First of all, your workouts, they have to be in your Google Calendar. And you want to create a habitual training regimen, make sure you add them and you mark the slot as busy so nobody can book you in that time. And when you see it in your calendar, go do it. And again, add it to your business calendar, not the personal calendar. So I hope this video was helpful. This channel is new. I hope you like it and you can support me by pressing the like button, following me and pressing the bell icon to be notified for more videos. If you have any questions, if you need more support, please don't be afraid of commenting below. I'll happily answer and help you with anything I can. So thanks for watching, have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video.